Hey, boys and girls. It's time for Uncle Jay Explains the News. Now here's the guy who helps little minds understand big news stories, Uncle Jay.
Hi, boys and girls. Well, the news has been changing faster than the privacy settings on Facebook, and none of the stories are getting many clicks on the like button. Facebook is now the way many people get their news, and it just shows how the internet is continuing to change things. Well, Uncle Jay's news word for this week is a pretty obvious one. Gurgle. And it's pretty obvious why. It's because of that stubborn oil spill. It's affecting the environment, the economy, politics. It's starting to have a subtle influence on the everyday things that we do. Now, the oil company, BP, says they have some of their best people working on stopping the leak, and they have made some progress. And luckily, the price of gas doesn't seem to have been affected yet, although BP may have to do something about their falling stock prices. Now, some people are saying that President Obama's emotions about the oil spill should gurgle more to the surface. But you know that if he does that, his opponents will just say he's a crybaby who's not being very presidential. Should a president go on TV and share his feelings? For instance, back in the 70s, when Richard Nixon was in trouble, should he have gone on Johnny Carson and apologized? And in the 60s, during the Cuban Missile Crisis, should President Kennedy have gone on the Ed Sullivan Show and tried to work it on out? I wonder. And of course, the news from the Middle East just never stops. It is so hard to explain what goes on there, boys and girls. Let's try this. The Palestinians hate the Israelis, who hate the Iranians, who hate the Saudis, who hate the Iraqis, who hate the Kurds, who hate the Turks, who hate the Greeks. And now we're out of the Middle East, so let's move on. And let's congratulate the winner of the National Spelling Bee. Spelling Bee. Her name will be next year's deciding word. And now it's time, and it's been a while, to answer one of your news questions. This week it comes from Carlos in Boston. Hi, Carlos. Carlos writes, Dear Uncle Jay, my family's from Spain, so we're all excited about the World Cup starting on Friday. But none of my friends care. Most of them don't even know about it. Why does America ignore the world's biggest sporting event? Thanks, Carlos. Well, first, there's that thing with other countries calling it football. That's just arrogant. And besides, in America now, we're paying attention to baseball, which is just a perfect game sometimes. And baseball has the World Series, and the rest of the world ignores that, so we're even. Don't forget, you can see more at www.UncleJayExplains.com. Check back every Monday when Uncle Jay explains the news. And remember, a great kid is great news.